Hey friends, it's Curtis. I wanted to give an update on the facial treatment that I did earlier. So, for those of you that don't know, my skin is naturally very dry. And it gets to the point that it's so dry, and when I put on moisturizer, it gets oily. So, it's kind of like oily on the outside and dry on the inside. And I've been facing these type of problems for quite a long time. Sometimes it can even become itchy. And also, my pores are quite large from just, I think, when I was younger, I used to pop my pimples a lot and just had a lot of acne scars. And so I wanted to seek some treatment for this. So before I did the, what is that? Bright and peel treatment. I mentioned that in an earlier video before, and that one was really a bunch of micro lasers, I believe, and it's like it damages your skin in a lot of different areas, and it's like different patches. And I did a video on that before, so you can check that out. But to give you an update on that one, I do feel like my pores are much smaller. Like the huge crater ones are still there, but for the most part, they have shrunk. And another benefit that I've noticed is that my my acne scars have really lightened. But this is not all the credit that I give to that treatment. And personally, I don't really like a lot of different cosmetic stuff or a lot of different chemicals in my body. So that's why I went ahead and did this bright and peel treatment, as well as the one I want to share today, which is called the PRP treatment. And this one I am really, really happy with because I did it yesterday and there's pretty much really little recovery time. So yesterday I went to this clinic with my fiance. She wanted to go there because she has these problems with dark eye bags, and she's had them since she was young. It's not because she sleeps late, it's like an allergy problem slash genetics. And so she's been seeking treatment for it because in a lot of my videos, people keep commenting on it. And I guess for her too, it would be just better if she didn't have it at least that evident, because it kind of like protrudes through makeup and everything as well. So we went there. She got some sort of treatment for her eyes. And then the doctor there recommended me. The clinic that I went to is Dr. Ginny Clinic. You can go to anyone that you like. This is not an endorsement for them. They didn't pay me any money, but that's the one that we went to and we've been going to, and it's been pretty safe so far. So I went to Dr. Ginny Clinic, and then the doctor there actually had a look at my skin to see if I improved from the previous bright and peel treatment, and it was recovering really well. And I told her that it's still like a little bit dry, although the pores are smaller. And they recommended me this treatment called PRP. So just to give like a little bit of information, I had no expectation of doing any treatment yesterday when I was going in. I was just there to support my fiance. But she explained the technique and all the stuff that had to go with PRP, and it sounded pretty persuasive, or it sounded good, right? So what PRP is, it's a treatment where they take your own blood. Yes, they literally draw out your blood, and then they put it in this machine and they spin it around, and then they take the certain part of your blood that has a bunch of growth factors that help you repair your body, skin, or wherever it is that you inject it back into. So I actually did some research after I got home because to be honest, I didn't do any research other than listening to the doctor before I did it, because it didn't sound too dangerous. It sounded completely safe from what she said, and yeah, I was game for it. So I came back home and I'm looking up online actually right now. This is just from what I see online, and I'm just sharing my own experience with it. So definitely do your own research if you want to go ahead with this. But if you do have dry skin problems, if you do have kind of like wrinkles, or just your skin is a little bit looser and it's not as young as it used to be, I think like this may be a solution for you. So I looked up PRP. It's called platelet rich plasma therapy. And basically, it was originally used for sports injuries. They would inject the blood from yourself after they extract the part that they want, the healing factor, and then they would inject it into tendons, ligaments, muscles, and joints. And this would actually speed up the healing process because when we get a cut, our white blood cells, all of our blood, our body just goes and heals it, right? So within our own blood, there's a lot of healing and growth factors. So excuse me if I'm getting any of this wrong, because this is just from my understanding. And then your blood has these factors that help you heal better. And so what the doctor explained to me was when they injected back into my skin, which is in my face, they literally injected back what they took out. And then there's you can't really even see the injection points because it's like when you get a shot, the needle is so tiny that there's not really much damage. And so what this treatment did was it went underneath my skin and there was just applied anesthesia on top. So it was pretty much no feeling. And then they would inject it in and it was supposed to grow, allow your skin and muscles underneath to heal. Basically, you reverse age. So from what I noticed, actually, this is the second day. I have a couple of pimples here, but this is from before I did the treatment. Just overall, so to give you a little background, I'm about to turn 32 in December, and I smile a lot. So I tend to get these wrinkles here and I guess over here. And they're still kind of there, but I've noticed that they've improved a lot. Just my whole, the whole mass of when you're a baby, you get all this baby fat. And when you get older, or at least for me, it kind of caves in, goes down a little bit. I've noticed everything just kind of tighten. I feel like my skin is a lot more tightened. I can actually grab it, it's pretty tight. And it's been feeling pretty moist. This is only day 2. So the healing or the benefits, supposedly I think in 2 weeks is when you get the most benefit from it. But just day 2, I can already notice a lot of difference. Skin has been feeling pretty moist. I don't see sometimes when it gets so dry, it gets a little flaky and itchy. That is not happening. These pimples are healing. It's not completely healed, but that was, like I mentioned, was from before. Forehead, overall, I think it's pretty good. Perhaps, well, you can just check out from my older videos and you'll see how my skin was like before, but overall, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The treatment cost for this is 1,500 ringgit, Malaysian ringgit. I'm not sure how much it would be if you go to a different doctor, but I'm pretty sure it's probably roughly the same, and each doctor has their own technique. This one, they told me they use more of the plasma from the blood and then they inject it deeper so that it's actually healing from more within. So consult with your doctor first if you're going to be interested in this treatment. Yeah, this is just the update because I did that bread and peel before. That one actually, the previous one I told you about that had a little bit of damage, ... That one I actually broke out from. I had a lot of pimples and it took about 5-6 days to heal. My face was red. But this one, really no downtime. They told me not to exercise for about 3 days or not to sweat too much. But that's about it. No one can tell that I did anything. And also, it seems pretty natural because they're not really injecting chemicals or anything. It's just my own blood cells, I guess. So yeah, that's that. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have tried anything like this. Any treatments that's helped your dry skin or easily irritated skin, allergy stuff. What has worked for you? Maybe some type of face wash, maybe some type of facial ointment. I would really love to know. That's it for today's video. Drop a like if you're checking in again. Drop a like if you're awesome. Drop a like just to say hello. Oh, there's my phone. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. You guys are amazing. Love you all. Bye.